Hello and welcome to another short drawing lesson. Following on from last week where we did a current Formula One car, I thought it'd be fun to do one from my childhood, a Formula One car from the 1970s. But it will be a made up one, it would just be a general kind of inspired by those cars. So the first thing we'll do is a front wheel over here. And now we'll do the next wheel. We're going to do it two and a bit wheels further back. Accurate. If you want to go for accuracy, make it 3. But I'm going to do a slightly cartoony caricature. And the next wheel is going to be much bigger than the front one. Now we need the bottom of the car, which is a straight line that has a slight tilt from sort of going up as it gets towards the back. And now next we need a nice sort of wedge shape. So we can, for the airbox here, so it's slightly narrower at the front, a bit taller at the back, so you've got a slight taper. And we'll put a point on the front, and on there we can add some kind of wing. Next we'll put a little dividing line here, which is kind of where the engine starts. And we can use that as a guide to where the airbox would be as well. And now perched on top of these side pods, we need an area for the driver to sit. So it's got a horizontal top and sloping front. And we could build up a little bit for the headrest. And now here we'll go up, come forward a bit and put an airbox on. These can have all sorts of different shapes and sizes, but they often have this kind of slightly aerodynamic tapering shape. A bit like on the Lotus or something like that. And then you need some kind of support for it. And then swing back down to kind of come to this level. We can add a little windscreen. And of course a big wing on the back. So your wing wants to be a bit higher than your back wheel. And again have a sort of tilt and a wedge shape. Something like that could work. Again, they all come in different shapes and sizes, so you can't really go too wrong. Some kind of support for it. And now we need an air intake in the side pod for the radiators. And now we can do all the fun stuff, the details. So there's our basic shape. We'll put the floor in. We'll show the wheels on the far side and darken the underneath, like we always do. Just makes it feel a bit more three-dimensional. We can add some shading underneath things like this wing. Under there. Maybe we'll see a bit of the radiator in there, that would be good. And again, you can just darken the underside of that air intake. In here you might see bits of the exhausts, but it'll all be quite dark. It's like a cutaway in the bodywork. So we can shade that in. Adds a nice bit of contrast to the bodywork. Maybe this support has got... I'm running out of ink. Cutaway in it as well. On the rear wings and things, you often see sort of rivets that show you where the wing is on the other side. A nice little detail. At the back you might just see exhausts and a bit of the gearbox sticking out. A few more rivets. On the side here we need a rear view mirror. You might see some struts holding the wheels on, front and back. The wishbones. And now we could put a number on. That could go on here on the side pod. And now all the sponsors' logos, they're an important kind of thing, but we'll just do simple versions. Just a few shapes to show where these stickers are. And it's up to you where you put them or how many. And that's pretty much it, I think. Hope you enjoyed that one. Like I say, it's a made-up one, so you can't really go wrong. But it's just using these proportions, you should get something similar to the cars from that era. Looks like a mixed-up of a Lotus and a McLaren and a Ferrari to me. So let me know how you got on in the comments. And do like and subscribe if you're enjoying these, and I'll try and do some more for you. Otherwise, have a fabulous week, and I'll see you for another one soon.